Hello guys, this is the SWTOR guy here. As always, every time when the new expansion is coming up, I've done a preparing video, so this is gonna be a preparation to how to prepare for Knights of the Fallen Empire. There is gonna be different topics which will come up, and there is, also a lot of changes like collection crafting, original world events and things like that. So there will be a lot of stuff to talk about. But first, I'm gonna talk about, of course, different topics, and first I'm gonna start with the companions. The companions will change a lot. I'm not sure how it will work, but not all of the companions are gonna remain the same, and there will be no bonuses. As you can see now, the T7 have plus 10 bioanalysis efficiency and plus 2 slicing critical. There will be removed, and there will be like an animal crafter or gatherer or something like that. This will change. Not all of the companions can help to craft when the expansion is coming up. And also the affection is gonna go to some kind of influence system. I'm not sure how that will work, and the 10,000 points will jump up to 20. I heard that. So before you actually do that, and when the expansion is coming up, my suggestion is to do all the companions achievement. Actually, I don't have all of them, so my bounty hunter is not that much, and I actually don't have a Sith Inquisitor, so I need to do that. So my suggestion is do all of this, like kill 1,000 enemies and do the 10,000 affection points with different companions, because you can get an achievement for it. And if you, for example, don't like that companion at all, but you like the achievement system and want the achievements for everything, then you definitely need to do it before the expansion, because otherwise it will change. Another thing which I will want to talk about, the companions gear. At the moment, the companions have different things, like for example, one of them is a DPS, one of them is a tank, and this will go to a universal thing. So for example, Doc is a healer for now. But when the expansion is coming up, all the companions will be universal, so it doesn't matter now. Doc can heal, he can be a healer, a tank, or a DPS. And also you don't need to gear your companions anymore. So you definitely not need to put all of these gears and stuff like that. But the thing is, when this come up, all of this gear will be removed. And somehow later in the game, the developers said it, they will be mail these back to you. All of these, what you got here, all of these, they will mail it to you back, and you can do whatever you want to that. So that is a good thing. Yeah, pretty much that is all about the companions. Let's talk about another thing, which is leveling. So the characters and stuff like that. As you can see, the achievements now, let's go for level. All of these characters have of course different achievements at level 60. When the developers said it, if you've done all of the story content for it, for all of the classes, you can get a legendary title. A legendary title, which is pretty good. If you want to be a legendary, you definitely need to do it. I'm not sure if it's actually before the expansion or after. When the expansion is released, you need to do everything, and then that's it. The things are going to be changed as when you actually level up a new character. So for example, this is a little bit of spoiler thing, but not much. It's just a change. So in the moment, you have a 12 experience boost for story missions. Just the story missions. The other side quests and planetary quests will give you the same at the moment. But when the expansion is coming up, You don't need to do side quests and heroics and things like that when you actually level up. All you need to do is the story missions and the planetary story missions. When you got those, you can level up to level 60 easily. And this is go for every planet. So that is quite good. Why am I saying that? Why is this matter? Because when you're going to a planet for example level 60 and you're going to Titan, your level will be decreased to that planet. So if you're level 60, you're gonna be a level 10. You're not gonna lose anything. You're not gonna lose your abilities and anything else. It's just gonna be less damage. But yeah, it is really hard to do that. Let's talk about another thing, which is gonna be the Nightmare Ops, so the operation. You guys may or may not heard the Nightmare operations will be gone after the expansion. So there will be no Nightmare Eternity Vault and no Nightmare Karaga's Palace. Just hard mode and story mode. But the level for that opses will be increased to 65. So I highly recommend before the expansion is coming up, do these Nightmare achievements. So Nightmare runs. They are not difficult. There's 3 man capable of doing Eternity Vault. Okay, the third boss is gonna be difficult with 3 man. You need 4 at least. And Karaga's Palace can be 4 man as well. We done it with 4 person, to be honest, and it's not hard to do it. And after that you can go to the Nova Explosive Conflict and the others. There was much more I need to do as well. So I highly recommend to do the Nightmare operations before the expansion is coming up, because they will be removed. Okay, and speaking of achievements and things like that, which will remove, there is another thing which will removed or can be doable. It's on the Macabre, and it's the stage weeklies. When you've done the Macabre, you can get a chance to do stage weeklies. And there's different variations and things like that you need to do. You need to do every mission, and after that you need to do the missions in order to, for example, open stage bonus objectives and bonus missions, and yeah, stuffs like that. I highly recommend, because when you've done all of this too, for example, on the Imperial side I need to do this, and I highly recommend to do this, because if you do it, the developers said you can get a special extra decoration just for these guys who done this achievement. So that is really cool. And another thing which I highly expect to do, it's not gonna be any topic and things like that, is gather a lot of money. Cause yeah, maybe a lot of money we'll need for, I don't know, new gear or anything else. So this is it, I think. This is how you need to prepare. There's not much left. So there's 2 weeks before the expansion is coming up. For early access there is, yeah, less than 1.5 weeks. But if you don't have early access, then it's 2 weeks to get these stuffs. So I highly suggest to do these stuffs before the expansion is coming up, and you can get really good stuff. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.